Mm. Okay, everyone, welcome to my Mental Health Storytimes. Today we have the wonderful Miss Angela here with us to talk about being brave. So just settling in some really quick tips and reminders. This is co-hosted by Vital Village Networks with Boston Public Libraries. We want to create a safe space and a fun space for children and families. We require a caregiver to be there with a child, and we don't tolerate any sort of inappropriate behavior. It'll end up in being removed from the students. So with that, I will pass it over to Miss Angela.
Hello, friends. How are you? So right now we're gonna think about how we're feeling. So, are you feeling happy because something fun has happened, or maybe the weather is really beautiful? Are you feeling a little sleepy because you didn't get much of sleep last night, or maybe something happened and you're annoyed or angry, or maybe you're in a silly mood? I am very happy and a little excited because I get to read stories with you, and that's always one of my favorite things to do. So today we're gonna talk about being brave. So two stories will show different ways of being brave. So let's begin with our hello song. It's called We Clap and Sing Hello. To start, all you have to do is clap your hands. Clap and sing hello. We clap and sing hello. With all our friends at story time, we clap and sing hello. Good job. Can we do that again? We clap and sing hello. We clap and sing hello. With all our friends at story time, we clap and sing hello. Now let's get our legs into it. Can we lift them and then stomp? Stomp at those feet. Good job. We stomp our feet, hello. We stomp and sing hello. With all our friends at story time, we stomp and sing hello. I think I'm gonna try that really quickly. Can we do that together? We stomp and sing hello. We stomp and sing hello. With all our friends at story time, we stomp and sing hello. That was really fun. Kind of a little bit of exercise, get us moving and relaxed. Now let's wave our hands from side to side, and we're gonna wave and sing hello. We wave and sing hello. We wave and sing hello. With all our friends at story time, we wave and sing hello. Let's try that really fast so we can get really relaxed. Are you ready? We wave and sing hello. We wave and sing hello. With all our friends at story time, we wave and sing hello. Now give yourself a big round of applause. That was really fun. Now hold your hands up side to side, showing all your fingers nice and spread out. This song is called Open Shut Them. You've probably heard it before. Let's sing. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Give a little clap, clap, clap. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Place them in your lap, lap, lap. Creep them, crawl them, creep them, crawl them. Right up to your chin, chin, chin. Good job. Open wide your little mouth. Ah! But do not let them in. Nicely done, friends. That was incredible. I'm so impressed with you singing along. One way we like to sort of try to relax ourselves and take a moment when we may feel overwhelmed or may feel overly excited or even kind of down is five finger breathing. So what you need to do is take one hand, spread those 5 fingers out on that hand, take your other hand, use your pointer finger. You're gonna start at the bottom of your thumb, that little bone that connects to your wrist. And as you trace up your thumb, you're gonna take a nice big belly breath in like this. And you're gonna blow it out as you go to the valley of your thumb. And as you blow out, you feel a little bit more relaxed, taking that second to think a little bit. Now go up again, that pointer finger, and down into the valley. And the tallest finger, your middle finger, we're gonna go up and breathing in and out again. Kind of sounds like the wind. And up our ring finger, ready? And out. And up our smallest finger on the bottom, ready? And out. Do you feel a little bit more relaxed? I know I do. I like to use that whenever I'm feeling a little bit too overwhelmed. So, our first story that we're going to read is about a girl who thinks she's brave, but sometimes there are people who in our story that are unexpectedly brave that help us out when we're not feeling confident. Let's see. This is called Sheila Ray, The Brave by Kevin Henkes. Oh, I see a little stuffy hanging out in the grass. I think that might belong to Sheila Ray. Or Gretchen. Sheila Ray wasn't afraid of anything. She wasn't afraid of the dark. Are you sleeping, Sheila Ray? She wasn't afraid of thunder and lightning. Crash, boom, not afraid. Look at Louise, she's a little afraid. And she wasn't afraid of the big black dog at the end of the block. Tug, tug, I want my stuffy back. Look at Louise, she might look a little afraid. At dinner, Sheila Ray made believe that the cherries in her fruit cocktail were the eyes of bears. Oh, that's so creepy. And she ate 5 of them. Crunch, 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 crunch. That's interesting. So a way to show you that you're brave, huh? And at school, she giggled as the principal walked by. That's not very nice. Is that brave? And when her classmate Wendell took her jump rope during recess, Sheila Ray tied him up until the bell rang. I am very brave, Sheila Ray said, patting herself on the back. Is that brave? I have to think about that. Sheila Ray stepped on every crack in the sidewalk without fear. And when her sister, Louise, said there was a monster in the closet, Sheila Ray attacked it. Charge! And she rode her bicycle no-handed with her eyes closed. Yay, yay, Sheila Ray, her friends all yelled, clapping their hands. That is kind of brave. Miss Angela would not be very confident in doing that, but maybe one day I'll give it a try. One day, Sheila Ray decided to walk home from school a new way. Louise was afraid to. You're too brave for me, said Louise. You're always such a scaredy cat, Sheila Ray called. Am not, whispered Louise. I don't know. Sheila Ray is very brave, but she's not always so nice. And Louise may be feeling not brave, but she's pretty kind. Sheila Ray started off skipping, la da 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 da, I am brave, I am fearless, she sang. She stepped on every crack, boop, 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 boop. And she walked backwards with her eyes closed. Whoa! Do you notice our friend is here, our little sister, Louise? She still sees her sister. She growled at stray dogs. Grrr! That's not very nice. And she bared her teeth at stray cats. Eee! Meow! She pretended that the trees were all evil creatures, and she climbed up them and broke all of the branches. Snap, snap, snap. Sheila Ray walked and walked. She turned corners. She crossed streets. I still see Louise behind her. And it suddenly occurred to Sheila Ray that nothing looked familiar. She didn't recognize anything. I wonder what that means. Sheila Ray heard frightening noises. Crunch, crunch, crunch. They sounded worse than thunder. She thought horrible thoughts. They were worse than anything she had ever imagined. I am brave, Sheila Ray tried to convince herself. I am fearless. I'm looking at her face. She doesn't seem to feel brave and fearless. Poor Sheila Ray. The sounds became more frightening and the thoughts became more horrible. Sheila Ray sat down on a rock and cried. Help! She sniffled. Help! She thought of her mother, and she thought of her father, and she thought of her sister Louise. Mother, father, Louise, she cried. Poor Sheila Ray. Here I am, a voice said. Who's that? It's Louise. Louise, Sheila Ray hugged her sister. We're lost, Sheila Ray said. No, we're not, said Louise. I know the way home. Just follow me. And Louise stepped on every crack, and she walked backwards with her eyes closed. And she growled at stray dogs and bared her teeth at cats. And she pretended that the trees were evil creatures, and she jumped and up and broke all the twigs off. Snap, snap, snap. Sheila Ray walked quietly behind her. They walked and walked, and they crossed streets, and then they turned corners. Soon, their house could be seen between the trees. Sheila Ray grabbed Louise and dashed up the street. When they reached their own yard and the gate was closed behind them, Sheila Ray said, Louise, you are brave. You are fearless. We both are, said Louise. And they walked backwards into their house with their eyes closed. The end. Whoa, that was an interesting story because Louise, who seemed very nervous and frightened at first, turned out to be the one to be a little bit braver too and help her sister who wasn't feeling that great, who was feeling a little scared. So sometimes we're not brave all the time and someone will help us to make us brave again. Good job, folks. All right, so our next song is called If You're Happy and You Know It. And you can do the sitting or standing. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're angry and you know it, stomp your feet, stomp, stomp. If you're angry and you know it, stomp your feet, stomp, stomp. If you're angry and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're angry and you know it, stomp your feet, stomp, stomp. If you're excited and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. If you're excited and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. If you're excited and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're excited and you know it, shout hooray, hooray. If you're sleepy and you know it, yawn it out. If you're sleepy and you know it, yawn it out. If you're sleepy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're sleepy and you know it, yawn it out. If you're grumpy and you know it, cross your arms. If you're grumpy and you know it, cross your arms. If you're grumpy and you know it and you really want to show it, if you're grumpy and you know it, cross your arms. That was really good. Well done. Lots of emotions in that song. And sometimes we show those emotions exactly that same way. When we're angry, sometimes we stomp our feet. And when we're happy, sometimes we're like clapping our hands. All right, so our next story is called Tyrannosaurus Rex versus Edna, the very first chicken. This is one of my favorite stories to read because it is super silly. It's by Doug Reese, and the illustrator is called Jed Henry. I love dinosaurs, but one of the dinosaurs in this story is not very nice. Tyrannosaurus Rex stomped through the forest, stomp, 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 and he roared, and he gnashed, and he cried, I am Tyrannosaurus Rex, and I want breakfast. Woo, that's scary. Look at all of the other dinosaurs. Triceratops heard him coming and ran as fast as he could. Run! She cried to Ankylosaurus. Tyrannosaurus Rex is coming! Ankylosaurus ran too. Scram! She shouted to Parasaurolophus. Tyrannosaurus Rex is looking for breakfast. They all ran past Edna, the very first chicken. What's up? She asked. Get out of here, you strange looking little whatever you are, Parasaurolophus said, or Tyrannosaurus will eat you right up, yum, 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 yum. Edna didn't run. She just stayed where she was, pecking for seeds for breakfast. Peck, 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 peck. When Tyrannosaurus saw Edna, he roared, I am Tyrannosaurus Rex, Lord of the forest. Beware of my mighty claws and my terrible jaws.
I am Edna, the very first chicken,
said Edna.
Beware of my mighty beak and my terrible flapping wings.
Tyrannosaurus roared again. Beware of my deadly stomp and my long, sharp teeth.
Well, beware of my mighty claws and my many feathers.
Said Edna. And Edna looked up at the Tyrannosaurus Rex. And the Tyrannosaurus Rex looked down at Edna. I am big and fierce, and you should be afraid of me, Tyrannosaurus Rex said.
Well, I am small and I am brave, and you should be afraid of me,
Edna told him. So Tyrannosaurus Rex gobbled her up in one bite. Look at Edna. Does she look gobbled up? It was dark in Tyrannosaurus's mouth, and it smelled terrible. Edna grabbed Tyrannosaurus Rex's tongue with her mighty pointy claws. Book, book, book. And Tyrannosaurus roared, ow! Get off of my tongue! Edna hung on super tight. That sounds painful. Then Edna pecked. Ew! Screamed Tyrannosaurus. Get out of my mouth! Peck, 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 she pecked. And then Edna flapped her wings until all of her feathers flew everywhere. Fluff, fluff, fluff. Look at Tyrannosaurus Rex's nose. There are feathers in his nose. Gasped Tyrannosaurus. Snorch. Choo. And out came Edna. That sneeze blew Edna out of his mouth, soaring across the forest and straight to a giant redwood tree. That's a big sneeze. Tyrannosaurus tried to roar, but feathers came out. Poof! And he tried again. Poof! I am Tyrannosaurus Rex. Achoo, achoo, achoo. He said, I am king of the forest. Achoo, achoo, achoo. Edna ruffled her feathers. She flapped her wings. She stretched out her neck and clucked her loudest cluck. Tyrannosaurus turned and ran, and Edna flapped down to the ground and chased after him. She's so small and he's so big. And he ran away. They ran through the trees and over flowers and across streams and up hills.
Every dinosaur in the entire forest saw them running. Finally, Tyrannosaurus ran right out of the forest and right out of sight. He didn't get any breakfast that day. Oh, thank you, said Parasaurolophus and Triceratops and Ankylosaurus. You are awesome. You're welcome, said Edna. And after that, Edna protected the other dinosaurs. And Tyrannosaurus Rex, he never came back. Which is why today there are no Tyrannosaurus Rexes, but plenty of chickens. The end. Whoa! Wasn't that a silly story? I love that story because it shows that even if you're small and someone is big, you can still be brave and help other people. So Edna helped protect all the other dinosaurs who were bigger than her from Tyrannosaurus Rex. So I thought that was incredible. All right, friends, so we have a couple more songs left. So our next one is called The Itsy Bitsy Spider, which is always one of my favorite songs to sing. Can you hold your hands out? Bring them together like this. The itsy bitsy spider crawled up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. So the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again. Good job. Now we're going to do the very big spider, who is Itsy Bitsy's teenage sister. So all you have to do is hold your hands out like this and go in, out, and in, and out. The very big spider crawled up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and it dried up all the rain. So the very big spider crawled up the spout again. Good job. Give yourself a round of applause. It's been a really fun reading with you. And it is time to say goodbye. So this is my favorite goodbye song. It's called Open, Shut Them, Goodbye. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Give a little clap, clap, clap. Good job. Open, shut them, open, shut them. Place them in your lap, lap, lap. Wave them, wave them, wave them, wave them. Right up to the sky, sky, sky. I wave to you, you wave to me. Now let's all wave goodbye, bye, bye. You guys did a fantastic job listening. Thank you for joining me. Round of applause.
And thank you so much, Miss Angela, for a wonderful story time. My goodness, I love your voices for the Tyrannosaurus Rex and the chicken. Those were wonderful. So we encourage all feedback from you all. Thanks so much for attending this week's Myself in the World story time. We would love to hear any questions, ideas, concerns. So yeah, we always welcome that. Please let us know. Visit our website. And we will say goodbye for now. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.